principals and existing staff on campus will serve as our test coordinators. Students will need to register, and as you can imagine, we conduct this testing in the last 10 days of school. And so in order for us to get our results, get students registered for an additional summer session, there's going to be a fairly rapid turnaround. But we are making plans to make that happen through a registration process. We will use ConnectEds and written communications to help inform our families of what needs to happen and how we can get their students back in to support them if they were unsuccessful the first time. Again, our day for the 3-8 additional opportunities will run from 8 until 2. We will serve breakfast and lunch, and we will provide transportation as well. Unlike the high schools, we don't have a summer school budget for elementary and middle schools, but we do have access to an RLIS grant, which is Rural and Low Income School grant. And so those funds will be used to support this particular opportunity. Again, the students would be allowed to participate in only 2 areas. So if they happen to qualify for all 3 subjects and needed to retest in all 3 areas, the schools would help make the decision around which 2 subjects they should participate. So at this time, we would like to request the board approves our summer remediation and summer testing for ELA grades 4 through 8, math grades 3 through 8, math 1 and in grade 8, and science grades 5 and 8.
Okay, thank you very much. Anyone has any questions on the elementary part?
Do we have the grant in place, in hand?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
That's good.
Gotta have any other questions? Hearing none, I need to hear a motion for 8.3B, please.
Madam Chair, I move that we approve the summer remediation and testing program for ELA math science for elementary.
Second.
Has been moved and properly second that we will approve 8.3B for our math and science for our elementary schools and middle schools. Any other discussion on the motion? All in favor of the motion, let it be known by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Thank you very kindly.
Thank you.
Ms. Blight, you did an excellent job. You answered all
Yes,
the
indeed,
questions.
you did a good job.
Thank you, Paula. 8.4B, approval of traditional and early college calendars for 2018-19. Susan Hunt will come forward and share with us. Again.
Yes, yes. Madam Board Chair, Madam Vice Chair, members of the board, Superintendent Hedges. I'd like to request approval for the 2018-19 school calendars for both traditional schools and Edgecombe Early College High School. These calendars were developed by the ECTS Calendar Committee, and we did receive input from all administrators and teachers from schools across the district. I know you all had a chance to review these at your recent board retreat, but I'm happy to answer any questions you may have.
As long as we didn't have a lot of changes, I don't think we had. We're satisfied. Is that correct, Mr. Ellis?
Yeah.
Okay. I just got to be sure Mr. Ellis pulled us in the last time we looked at these. I want to make
Absolutely.
sure he's on board. Okay, thank you so much. If there are no other questions,
I've done a lot of research and a lot of study and a lot of soul searching,
Okay,
and I'm ready.
all right.
okay? Yeah, because we had to deal with you too.
That's right. I have to look out for my kids.
That's right.
Okay, could we have a motion then to approve 8.4B?
Madam Chair, I move that we approve 8.14B.
Second.
Has been moved and properly second that we will approve 8.4B. Any other discussion on the motion? All in favor of the motion, let it be known by saying aye.
Aye.
Oh, thank you. 8.5B, approval of the budget amendment for 2017-18. Sarah, thank you.
Good evening again. You have for consideration your budget amendment number 2. This is dealing solely with the capital outlay budget. We're asking to appropriate $52,900 of the capital outlay fund balance due to the increasing costs of replacing that fire alarm system at Charter High. Any questions?
Mr. fire alarm, locate where a person just walked right up the street and reached their hand in there and pulled it.
No, but I hear it all the time at home, at my house, I can hear it.
I'm just checking. Any other questions or any concerns about that? Anyone real hard concerns?
That's a great idea.
Is that- Okay, we need a motion for approval of item 8.5B.
Madam Chair, I'll offer a motion to approve the budget amendment number 2, 2017-18 as presented.
Second.
Has been moved and properly second that we will approve our budget amendment for 2017-2018. Any other discussion on the motion? All in favor of the motion, let it be known by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, the same sign. The motion is carried.
Thank you.
Thank you very kindly.
Thank you.
Okay, we'll ask David Coker to come forward for approval of request to award bid for the fire alarm system.
All
Right.
right.
Madam Chair, members of the board, Dr. Bridges, before you is award to, a bid to award a fire alarm system at Tarver High. Ms. Wilson, it is, we don't have enough pool stations at Tarver High, and we need more. And, Tarver High's alarm system is behind time.
Okay, okay, I can't imagine.
Yes, it
We are
is.
trying to get it up to date. We really didn't have anything to really start with, so this is basically a new system throughout the whole campus.
All right.
It is the newest stuff, but, as Lori was going earlier, we had to have some more money because every year this price keeps going up because of different parts of it changing with, different codes. But we did put it out for bids, and, Alco Electric was low bid on it. And, we did have it designed by an engineer, approved by the Tarver, Fire Department. And, everybody's happy with what we're doing. And we're just looking, we did put 5% contingency in this. I'm hoping that we don't need that, but you never know when you're going into projects. But we're hoping we will not need the 5%, but we are asking for 5% to go along with that. So, we're recommending the board award the bid to Alco Electric.
So we are to the good of the 5% if we do not use
Absolutely.
it.
The top number is what I'm hoping we're gonna stick with, the one beside him.
Right,
We
okay.
just added 5% just in case we hit something when we went through a wall or something happened that we were not prepared for.
Yeah.
It's just a little bit there.
Okay.
No, we're not gonna spend it if we don't need it.
I didn't have that contingency when I built my house.
Oh.
We built our house. So we hurry up and spent and have $10,000 in addition bill, so I see where you're coming from. All right, great job. We're glad you're doing that. Any other comments or questions? Not,
He answered my question when he said he engineers from the fire, because I was trying to figure out, oh, there's a big difference here in these.
It's a lot, and it was designed by, some of them, there's enough there that we can upgrade what is there, and the fire departments will go along with this upgrading. Tarver didn't have that. Tarver didn't have anything to really upgrade, so we had to totally design it. So it was a design, system to go in.
okay, very good, thank you. Could we have a motion now to approve? Let me look at what we need to approve. The top number, 159,000. It's basic what we're well, really,
We
we're
won't be
approving the
100.
167.
That's correct,
That's
yes.
the number that's
Right,
needed
that's
in the
correct.
minutes. Okay. Can we hear a motion?
Madam Chair, I make a motion that we approve 8.6B, the request to approve the bid for the fire alarm system at Tarver High School.
Second.
It has been moved and properly second that we will approve the alarm system at Tarver High School for Alco Electric Company in the amount of $167,900. Any other discussion on the motion? All in favor of the motion, let it be known by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign, the motion is carried. Thank you very kindly.
We'll ask Mr. Coker to also share with us approval of the North Edgecombe High School class of 1975 using the cafeteria on May 26, 2018.
Before you have a request from the class of 1975 of North Edgecombe that wants to rent the North Edgecombe facility, the cafeteria. It did not fit the criteria of our facility rentals because they're going after 9 o'clock. They want to rent the building till 10 o'clock. So we are bringing it to you for your approval to allow for an extra hour of time for the class of 1975 for May 26th, 2018.
In the application, maybe I should say, with that, the items I see in cost, does that include the extra hour? Does it, or it does not?
It will, because what they're asking for is 5 hours. So they're
Okay, so
getting, so we're charging them for 5 hours, but that last hour is after 9 o'clock. So they're still covering their time, but it's just after what we've allowed
So
them to.
since it's overtime, that's why.
Yeah, that's,
I got you. Okay. All right, board.
Madam Chair, I move that we approve the facility use for the class of 75 at North Edgecombe High School.
Second.
Has been moved and seconded that we will approve the class of 1975 facility use at North Edgecombe High School, May 26, 2018. Any other discussion on that motion? All in favor of the motion, let me know by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, the same sign. The motion is carried.
Thank
you
you.
very kindly. Thank you.
Yeah, they will. They'll go home at 8:30. You know, so that's his class.
Tabling all her stuff.
So,
Okay. I heard what y'all
let
said.
those people hear you say that there.
Yeah, because I try to go to bed about 8:30, so we got to get rolling.
And the chair has to go down there chaperone.
No, absolutely not. Okay. Is that all the close? Oh, we finished all the action? Oh, man. Y'all done scared me. We loaded so good. Okay, now we need for a motion to go into closed session. And Mrs. Martha Scott is gonna take us into closed session.
I make a motion under the North Carolina Open Meetings Law, Section 143-318.11A, 1, A3, and A6 to go into closed session to consider personnel matters. I'm gonna say, just in case someone has a problem, to consult with the attorney to reserve attorney-client privilege information to prevent the disclosure of student records rendered confidential under the Family Education Rights and Privacy Act 20 U.S.C. 1232G, and the disclosure of personnel records rendered confidential under GS 115C-319 through 321.
Second.
Has been moved and properly seconded that we will go into closed session. Any other discussion on the motion? All in favor of the motion, let it be known by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, the same sign. The motion is carried. And thank you very kindly. We take a 5-minute break.
All righty.
Mr. Chair. Mr. Chair. Mr. Wilson. How do you do the public comments now? Did y'all overlook those or?
No, we have them right at the front of the agenda.
Right, but it was not a list out there, so I'm asking
Oh,
how are you
it
doing
was
it now?
out there.
I didn't see a list out there.
It was handwritten.
Oh, okay. I didn't see it when I
But it
came
was
in.
brought in right at the top of the meeting. You
5 minutes before. Oh, okay.
behind.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right.
How you doing?